Shout out Chuma Black, baby.
Chuma Black!
You don't know hydrate. You don't know hydrate. It don't matter.
Hey! 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 Oh, it's in, baby. Oh, still got it. Hey, I ain't lost nothing, baby. Hey. Hey.
My God, the youngster talks his shit. Hold it down.
Hey, what's up, guy? What's up, guy? How's it today?
Hey, Chuma Black, baby. Chuma Black's in the building. High as a wonder kind.
High as a wonder bee.
I see it. Put it in one time.
That was ugly.
Got it.
No, man. Switch lanes on my victory lap. Giving praises, I come through the wave in the wind.
Hey! Oh! Icy.
Who just brought you a spot?
Hey! Today's episode brought to you by Suavecito! Hottest Latin bar in downtown Portland.
Money.
217 Northwest 2nd Avenue.
Big
All this
money.
shit live.
Big money.
Yeah, pass it on. Pass it over.
Big win.
Pass it over.
Flag on the PDI, buddy. Where you at? He pussy.
That body,
Let me see that, man.
Get that shit up, man. We can't even pop that mug.
There we go. I got that nasty weed taste coming out.
I popped it, though.
Serum. Serum.
Nasty taste.
Ain't no excuse. You gotta play. You gotta drink some. Flag this flag up the right.
Hey.
Bring it up. My brother's glass or something. Bring it up. A cut, bro. We're gonna come around.
He's up. Long got fell. Hey, viewers, this champagne toast is brought to you today by Fish on the Stick, baby.
Fish on the stick.
Shout out to all you viewers at home, man. Shout out to all y'all, my set guys. Welcome back, Mel P.
Yeah. Welcome back to Ninja.
Let's go to the crew. Fish on the Stick, baby.
Fish on the stick.
Hey.
That could be your champagne.
Oh, man.
Something I love it every week. It's building more fun.
I like a little dinner day with you.
Get a little fun, get fresh.
What that about? You got a little rhythm going?
Oh, no.
He
Nah.
was a band back in the day, so you know, little fast, slow, everything.
Hey. Tell him again.
Remix.
That's the demo thing.
Cannabis. Cocktails, conversations. We here, baby. You know, I don't get tired.
Episode brought to you again.
Episode number 37 we on?
37.
Brought to you by Suavecito! The hottest Latin bar in downtown Portland. 217 Northwest 2nd Avenue, man. Go there for all your fun and your hangouts, man. Get there early. Reserve your table. SuavecitoPDX.com. I'm telling y'all, man, Fridays and Saturdays alive, man. Fuck. Them motherfuckers really alive, man. Hey, that's my shit. Hey, come on. Hey, that's my shit. I'm the guy, Fast Gordos, man. Like first said earlier, welcome back, Mel and Ninja. Welcome back to the set, man. Ninja flew across a couple of seas, a couple of countries to research some of the finest medicine for cannabis cocktails conversations. So y'all stay tuned for it.
We about to expose somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to expose.
We got a great show for y'all coming up, man. Pass my left.
Get exposed.
I'm Samurai Sam. I love to keep it a grand. I'm a one-man band, but I got all my fine guys here. You know, we do it real well. We do it real nice. We come together and we does it. You know what I mean? I'm a little high and drunk already, so I'm gonna take my time when it comes to consuming things. So yeah.
Get your posture.
Get your posture.
Hey,
There we go.
Hey,
Shit, good question. What the hell going on?
There's a lot of good medicine going around there. There's a lot of good shit being passed around. We got all types of new tinctures and flavors and vaccines and things going on. THC in it and CBD and yeah.
The new COVID-19 shit. Oh, be careful.
We got the cure.
The new COVID-19 shit.
Anything plus.
You ain't got to put no magnet in your shit. You ain't got to put nothing up your nose or nothing like that. You just roll it up as some good old God's gift to us, and you know, because He put this here for me and you. You know? I'm just saying. I'm done. Shit.
Well, you know what it is, man. It's your boy Mel P, aka the Ninja. I'm back. We in the saddle. Let's get after it.
Welcome back, man. Hey, it's your guy first, your first option, second to none. And you know, that's all I ever say, man. We got a good show for y'all tonight. I'm going to pass it across the room, man.
What's up? It's your boy Law. Hey, we in session.
Hey! What's going on, viewers? It's your guy, Big Money. Make sure you hit that like button, that bell notification. Subscribe to the channel. It does help the YouTube algorithm when you hit that like button. So appreciate you guys for tuning in once again. Y'all make sure y'all enjoy the show. We'll give y'all another good show. My parents to my left.
Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Ron to the Don, man. Like he said, man, hit that like button. If you watching, if you ever come across our videos, any type of advertisement for us, hit that like button. Again, like I said, I'm not 8 shows. I'm here.
Tell them to share it. Just share it for them. Don't want to hit like.
Yeah.
Hit share.
Something.
If you don't want to hit like, hit share.
Something.
Shout out to OG Charlie Raw.
Charlie, I'm telling you,
he
man.
might come in here, you know what I'm saying? Probably riding a horse, some kind of motherfucker.
Riding a chariot.
You with them rich ass anteater shoes on. You know what I'm saying? Here, whipped and dip. You know, he'll be here in a minute, probably, you know. He the OG. We don't question him. He the fuck he want to do.
He be stepping.
Shout out to all the behind the scenes crew we got back. Y'all looking lovely, man. Keep
out,
hustling,
man.
so what? Keep hustling, so what? With us, when we get to y'all,
Keep hustling.
we
So
get to
what?
we have some great food. Shout out to the nice, great chef that.
Ooh,
we got?
Yeah.
Shout out to the nice, great chef. Thank you for that nice, healthy food we got.
She using the ninja or the samurai?
I don't know. Maybe both.
Chop that up. She was.
I just think she put her feet in it. You know, the whole
They
spoiled
always
soul
say
thing.
that.
I think she putting her feet in the food.
That could be the key ingredient.
I see with that, man. Well, shit, man. Hey, we here again, man. We got whole new shit coming to y'all. I done went out, fucked around and bought some little toys and shit.
Why you ain't got it on the show?
I bought some toys and shit, huh?
Why you ain't got it on the show? Where
Oh,
it's
man,
at?
you know, practice make perfection. You know, practice make perfection, baby. You know, shoot the shit Saturdays.
Coming soon.
Shoot the shit Saturdays coming fast, Gordo.
Soon.
Hey, man, we hustling, baby. We hustling. A little different. Ain't doing shit like we is, man.
At all.
I'm being so real with y'all, man. Listen, ain't doing shit like we doing, man. Catch the wave, man. Catch the motherfucking wave. If you're not hustling like this shit here, they closing shit down. Where the fuck they want to. Everybody's still worried and waiting and wondering. Man, kick it though. Go hustle. That's the mentality behind it. I'm not saying go kick the door literally. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm
Kick
saying
a door down.
behind the mentality behind it. You never know what's on the other side of that door, but you're gonna take that risk.
All right, let me ask y'all a question.
Kick the door in, man. That's how we gonna do it, man. Kick that door in. Keep on hustling with it. Because if you're not hustling right now in 2021, all the bullshit going on, stay in your house, go to sleep.
Right.
That's what it is.
Gordo's talking. It's making me feel like since COVID, I just stopped giving a fuck about a lot of shit. I stopped giving a fuck about my job. I stopped giving a fuck about all the bullshit that been stressing me out. And I just been spending time with my fucking kids and whatnot. But the question I got for y'all, with today being a year since.
Yeah, what are y'all talking about over here? Hold on, I'm trying to
since it's been a death.
They got me like little chipmunks or something.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I just hear.
Water break. Hey, man.
That's all I hear. That's all I hear.
Hey, man. That's all you heard. You didn't hear nothing though.
You
Hey, that's how we do it though. Hey, look, we know what we're saying. I'm sorry. We're sorry.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I didn't know I can't be disrespected.
No, we're
You
know what? Forget my sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, nigga. I was trying to be nice.
Sorry, not sorry. Go ahead, man. Come on. What you got for us, baby?
Apologize because you got caught. But now I was asking us, shit. How y'all feel with it being a year since George Floyd has passed? Y'all feel like we got any change? Y'all think we progressed? Did they pass any laws to help us to keep us from getting slaughtered and fucking lynched by these police by their 9mm and Glocks, whatever the fuck they got?
I don't think nothing came.
So when we didn't act the fool enough, talk to me.
It's not about acting fool enough. It's about acting fool.
We wouldn't kill more of our own people.
Huh?
That's what it seemed like. It seemed like we joined the police.
So I don't know about that.
I'm just, I just don't.
I mean, with the gang on gang, I feel like that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like we killing, especially Portland, man. We up 1,600% or something like that.
Ridiculous.
As far as like the violence right now, you know what I'm saying? That ain't police violence.
That's true.
You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
that got to do with everybody just being stretched on tense and being, you know, I feel like everyone's tense. Everybody is on edge. I mean, I feel like when I be driving around, there's a lot more road rage. Usually motherfuckers just honk. Motherfuckers get out their car, pulling up like they finna do stuff now.
Right.
I think it's because people just want to get out the house.
Yes.
We getting
And
out.
so they not like we used, like not how before COVID people was getting out the house. I think it's people are just tired of just staying cooped up in the house. But at the same time, that's their fault for not getting out the house or paying attention to what
For not breaking the
this
rules.
corny ass governor. So yeah, for not breaking the rules. That's really their fault.
Y'all know something though?
What do we know? Tell me.
Y'all know it's been 33 businesses that opened up since COVID that has made and grossed $1.5 million over the year. You know, it's been 13 new companies that have opened up in COVID last year during COVID. It grossed $1.3 million a year. You know, there is 2 companies that opened up during COVID and have grossed $3.5 million over the year.
He's nationwide.
Who's reporting that, and who's reporting that?
Same
Because
people that's reporting all the other negative shit, but like we focus on the wrong shit to stay rooted and stay here, to stay fucked up, mad, angry, impacted. But yet we focus on the correct right shit. We ain't got to worry about that, man. Somebody die every single day. Somebody's born every single day, man. While you're above ground, man, you got to focus on life and what comes. Nobody's going to go dig up that dead body and try to redo it. You can't, man. It's life. Life goes on. But it's so much positive shit that happened during COVID that don't get glorified.
You saying these people right here, they focused on their business.
They focus
and
on
kept doing business, and they made profits that they never made before.
Anybody
That's
should.
a new business.
Everybody should.
You a new business,
New
and in
business.
1 year during a pandemic, you worth 1.5, and you just started 12 months ago. That's good for 1 year.
See,
That's
it's
That's good.
It's great.
For 1 year.
If some folks,
Fantastic.
see, some folks sit back and they allow all the negative bullshit, all the shit that set you back and hold you back. They allow that to really take over their mind, not just come in their mind, but take over their fucking mind. You see, but like I said, something negative happens every single motherfucking day. If we only focus and worry about the negative, our mind is staying in the negative mind state. We focus more on the positive shit that's going on, talk about more uplifting shit, spread more about shit that's, you know, like I said, just positive, good shit.
But I feel like you talking. I feel like you preaching to us. And you said we need to reach to be, you know, better and whatnot. But all the news that they give us is bad shit. So it's not easy. What do you got to say to the motherfucker out there who get nothing but they're getting nothing but they're being fed nothing but bad shit? You know, from the news, from family, people dying. What do you mean?
Well, stop watching news. Because whoever controls the news control the narrative.
It's not just news, it's social media. It's on your Snapchat.
That's something that you choosing.
That's
something that
to,
you're
yeah.
choosing to indulge in and believe.
It's not a frightful
Because,
thing.
like I said, nobody's forcing Sam to go listen to the news or get into social media. You can keep scrolling when you see that.
Okay, so then who's forcing Sam to go through his timeline and see this motherfucker got shot, that motherfucker got shot?
Nobody. Them is your friends. Them is people that you know. People that you know that's posting something that's gonna come up on your news feed.
Until you
So-
weed out all that.
So what I'm saying
So you saying I should ignore it?
I'm
Weed it
saying-
out.
What the fuck does that mean?
Well, you gotta get rid of some people.
Tell me 3
Lots of
positive
friends.
things from Sam's timeline that you read. 3 positive things. See what I'm saying right there?
I was gonna say,
Okay,
I see the big booty bitch.
That's positive.
You
You see how I say? See,
Hey,
the shit that grabs your mind is all fucking negative. It seems like. I asked for 3 positive things. You can't tell me 3 positive things.
You gave like 2
You said 3 negative things like boom, boom, boom.
He's saying that's positive for his loins.
You're allowed to say a Cannabis Cocktails conversation,
hey,
man.
I'ma need
We get
you-
started,
I'm
man.
gonna need you to close the laptop, get up, and exit the set on that one.
That's some real shit.
That's
Come
what
on
he's
now.
saying.
If you stress the fuck out, what stress you? What de-stresses you more than pussy or weed?
Shit.
I'll wait.
Meditation.
Money.
Meditation.
Money.
Come on, y'all. I thought we kept it real in this shit.
Hot tub.
Hey man, what's in the serum that you brought on the set? We might need to talk about some shit. We might need to have an intervention.
You know, we have a
Right,
show
right.
right here on the show.
We have a show. We have a
Intervention
show.
right
Hey,
here on
man,
the show.
so to answer your
real.
first question,
Thank you.
just to give a little 2 cents to it.
Yes, sir.
We have had some progress, but we're in the era where they want the microwave progress, right? So in
Talk about it.
time, there's been all the states that could join across the law has gotten what's a lower of the George Floyd Act, which means they're stopping the knee on the neck, they're stopping the way that they approach how they deal with mental health people, and they're like restraints. So all the restraints are being changed from measurements to where you can't do nothing with the head, the neck, and definitely anywhere that can close off your oxygen. So there are things that's being implemented, right? But we want more.
It's not enough.
It's not enough. What we want, the ultimate thing is the police reform to where when you do something like that, it comes from your money. It takes from you. Right now, it don't take from you, it takes from the company. So on a bigger scale, we're not satisfied, but on a smaller scale, like there's 10 states now that when 911 call, there's an option for mental health versus the police,
Yeah,
which has never been happened, right? They're pouring more money into letting minorities have people in certain positions
Say,
to go
man,
deal with stuff like that. So, just some little stuff that's happening.
I hear that,
Some little
but
stuff.
to
They
me,
ain't doing shit really.
I hear that. To me, why is it not? That's common sense. If you put your boot on a man's neck, nigga, that he can't breathe, ain't nothing you got to worry about.
But
common
common
sense
sense
ain't gonna
but common sense ain't always common.
But and then another thing I'm saying,
professionals.
another thing I'm saying is nothing. It's coming from who?
Professional.
Professionals, quote
Ops,
unquote.
the ops.
Professionally trained, quote unquote.
I'm gonna tell you what makes you a professional. What makes you a professional is constantly doing something over time. If I can go to school to a college for 4 years and learn to become a professional, why can't I just go to the library for 4 years and be a professional?
Good shit. Good point.
What's the difference?
Good
If
point.
all I gotta do is do it for 4 years, and I can have somebody in there that show me how to do it, because I mean it's hands on.
There is
You know
no
what I'm saying?
difference. but
There's
what
no
you-
difference.
There's no difference. but
Y'all
what you-
believe in eye for an eye?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all think these cops be like eye for eye?
Yes.
I feel like motherfuckers, man, need to stop allowing people to do it.
No, I think we need to stop
Stop
voting on.
recording that shit.
Nah,
Listen,
man,
y'all
'cause like-
voting on how they could control.
No,
y'all.
bro,
When you vote,
listen to this.
you're not transferring the power. You voting on how we could keep controlling them. We could control them if we just do this to them. If we don't stump on their neck, we just
common-
cuff them. We
But
keep control.
common
Common
sense.
sense. Hold on.
That's all
Hold
it
on.
is. But okay, I didn't mean to
I
cut
wanna hit his
you
point real
off. Yeah, I do
quick.
want to hear
I
this.
feel what you're saying. I do feel what you're saying. I want to hit Ron's point.
I definitely agree with you though. I totally agree. But like I can't just be like I fully agree.
Mhm.
Because we can't just be sitting up there recording shit, bro. You
That's
can't
what
just
I'm talking about.
but I'm not gonna sit up there and watch you die. Bro, I know you, right?
so
no,
why- but why
hear me out,
is
hear
it?
me out. Because I know
I'm
you.
speaking
But
to your
I know
point.
you
I'm
as a
gonna
human.
speak to your point. So what they're saying, and it still ties into what Sam was saying. So now those people that were watching, that wanted to jump in, that were scared, now there's measures and things to where it will protect them as well now. So if you see me doing something wrong to you, and it's obviously that I'm pain towards you, I can jump in and interact without it being charged towards me.
But motherfuckers don't know that. But that's
Well,
what I'm saying.
well,
because,
but
because
that's
they're not
always
gonna
to
say
go
it.
back to what he said.
You never
too.
know.
But
Common
you
sense
never
that
know the
always
police
happens.
reaction,
for,
though.
for an officer, though.
You never know the police reaction. You're allowed to have cannabis
Never do.
cocktails conversations.
Doesn't
This
apply
shit
for
get
an
hot. This shit
officer.
get warm. This shit get gushy. This shit get windy. And this shit get motherfucking cloudy. This shit getting fun,
You say
man.
cloudy?
We just call it cloudy.
What do you mean by that?
Down.
What do you mean by that, sir?
Well, you know, cloud is like one of the things
That's
that is a
different.
whole
I'm
lot
talking
kind
about
of
the
weather.
Hey man, y'all getting off subject. So let me
That's
fire
what
up
I'm
the
talking
set and get y'all
You
back in
apply
the
to an
mindset, man. Fire up the set is brought to you today, man, by KQ Crowns, man. Hey.
Hold on. Dropping the fire step, dropping that thing. Yo, stop
Make sure y'all start smoking with us, man. Hey, light that motherfucker up, man. If you can light it up. Light it up with us, man.
Shout out Cool Nuts, Maniac Loc, and Bosco. Bosco on the beat, man, and Trey Steves, man. So listen, man, now that we done fired up the set, man, let's get back into this conversation. Y'all over there, y'all in the chipmunk mode.
I told you, you motherfuckers, you
Y'all-
chipmunking all
We
day.
piggybacking on everything y'all said.
No, you chipmunking all day. We trying to drop
Let
in
me
these
piggyback and doing my
motherfucking.
ad, man. I gotta get this out for my sponsor, man.
These dudes, I'm telling you, over here
Piggyback
chipmunking
on
my
my
ear,
ad.
man.
So what my man was saying
I want to
was,
hear your point again. I was liking what you were saying, young man. So
I'm not
gonna
gonna
keep
sit
it
up there and just watch nobody die. Now, if they deserve it, it's
deserves
certain.
to die?
How do you know? who
Nobody.
deserves
But
it?
okay. Let me tell you something. There is discernible deaths, bro.
But
I'm
how
not
do
gonna-
you know if you just walk up to a situation and don't
Let
know
me
why
tell
he
you
was in
something.
that?
Let me tell
You
you
don't know
something.
why he was in a full
Let me
Nelson.
tell you something, bro. You assess situations, bro, and you assess them on how you want to. Personally, everybody that sat there and watched George Floyd die should have been charged with murder. That's just me.
Who's
But because
accomplice.
I'll tell you why. Because they sat there. They have video of somebody murdering another person and did nothing. Isn't that a
So,
like a-
so
you
is
know,
that, so let me
you
ask you, is that from fear of because they're in uniform?
Okay, so I'm gonna answer your question. No, because that's in fear of their own lives. Because they're afraid, like they're afraid. No, and yes, they're afraid if they do something, they're going to get in trouble. But they're more afraid of them getting hurt than anything else. So they just sat there. Me personally, I feel like if somebody would have did something, that would have made more of a noise than motherfuckers going to go riot and loot at stores that had nothing to do with this nigga getting killed.
You're so right. Quick story with that. Quick story. So you know how like the Phil Collins story, the song. I want to tell you, it was drowned there. I'm not lending a hand. So by law, if he would have attempted to help a drowning man and didn't help that drowning man out, or if say somebody needed CPR and he started CPR, or if he knew CPR and you didn't intervene in that somebody, what I'm saying, saving somebody's life, you can go to jail for that.
But that's a two-edged sword because if you start CPR and that person dies, that family can come back and sue you.
Mm-hmm.
So I know, but I'm saying if
So where do you draw the line?
if you go to intervene, if somebody was drowning, you go to intervene. You held liable if you don't say that person. You're the same people that make all these laws for the police. The same people making laws for folks standing around watching. How come they not getting charged for standing there watching? They all start intervening. So how come they ain't getting charged for not helping that man save his life?
Double standard.
They could have threw something at that officer, anything.
Went
I'm
there,
just saying,
went to Florida, he got scared.
he would have jumped up
jumped
off
up.
that boy's neck. If somebody would have at least just tried to run over there, he would have jumped off that man's neck. At least would have started doing something, but that man would have been alive.
Like you said, probably fear for his life because if somebody start charging over here,
But look, he had other officers surrounding him. He would have still got up off that boy's neck. Regardless of what happened, he would have got off of George Floyd's neck, bro.
I'm going to give you a little homework. There's a movie called Instinct. It's for Cuban Gooding Jr. and Anthony Hopkins. It's called Instinct. It starts off slow, but once you get into it, about 20, 30 minutes into it, I want you to watch that movie.
Okay.
And I want you to really watch it with an open mind. And it's going to give you some answers to some of the stuff you're talking about. Because you got to think about from a psychological standpoint. Some of it is what we're talking about can go to both of your points. Like Tu said, we're conditioned to do and believe a certain
Follow
thing.
their rules and
To
shit.
follow the rules and do something. But our intuition in the inside of us is telling us to do something
Good
different.
point. Good point.
And so when you get, it's like I use this analogy when I'm working with teachers and stuff. My sons don't know nothing about having a bad encounter with police. My younger sons don't, right? All they know in daddy's phone, he got about 5 or 6 of them in there because he worked with them, and 2 of them is his good friends whose sons play on the team. But every time a cop get behind us or every time they go somewhere, the fear has been embedded in us so long that it becomes another sense to us, to where our kids feel that, right? So the reason why I gave you that movie is because I want you to think about what we was trying to tell Sam. Sometimes it's good to cut all that shit off. Stop following the influence in the rabbit hole. Cut the TV off, cut your social media off, go back to living life where you didn't know what the other traumas or trials was because you was too busy living your life for you.
You know what's going on.
And so
You
that's
know what's
why,
going
and that's
on.
why that's a good movie because how do you live your life right now? How do everybody in here live their life
But
right
listen,
now?
if I ignore some of my social media, people keep dying. So it's like, do I ignore the bodies that keep dying
it's
of the people
social
that look
media.
like me?
It's social. You have a choice to go on there. It's social media.
So you have a choice.
You have a choice to make that count. You made that
That's
count.
not
They
what-
didn't
that's
force
not
you to
what
make
I'm
that
saying.
count.
Okay, so to
What
answer
are you
your
saying?
question of what you saying is yes. So here's what I've done, right? I've made this is my own thing. This is no one else's. A wise man once told me he don't attend funerals because he can't attend his own.
Hey, I agree
Sit
with
on
that
that
shit,
for
bro. I
Sit on
agree
that
with
for a
that,
minute.
bro.
So
No,
do you know
I
how
agree
many-
with
You know how
that.
many of these young students and some of these young people that have died? Man, I'm not attending their funeral.
On God, bro.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Is that a lack of respect, a lack of love for that family?
Nope.
No, because I done what I could while they were here. I just choose not to celebrate and honor death the way people honor death. I choose to celebrate death from how I remembered them and what was
So
going
if
on.
you ignore it, if you keep ignoring more niggas,
You're not ignoring it. What you're doing is you choose to say, I accept reality for what it is. But I still got 4 sons, man. I still got a wife and kids to take care
You're
of.
allowed to set cannabis cocktails conversations.
Woo!
So we live life on we instinct though, if you think about that.
We live life.
It's called instinct, man.
But that's how
Watch
you live
that movie.
life because you don't. I mean, you don't ever know what's gonna happen in your day, so it's all instinct. You see what I'm saying? Every day you go, it's all instinct. Everything, all your situations, your experience, you react off just instinct. You know what I'm saying?
What do y'all
So,
love most about y'all life then?
To being on this side of the dirt.
I love the experience, man. You know what I'm saying?
I love being on this
Wake
side
up
of the
every
dirt.
morning.
But I
Period.
also love the
Wake up.
experience of like knowing that one day you gotta leave here. So you always got that on your mind, like what is that gonna be
fucks
like?
me up.
You know what I'm saying? And that fucks me up too. I mean, it don't fuck me up, but it make me know that you're not gonna be here forever. Something's after this. You know what I'm saying? So I constantly think about that, and I constantly think about, you know, just like your family and just what you do here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like what I do here is gonna carry my kids on and my legacies on until they come to their point where they got to go to that. You know what I'm saying? Next level of life. So I always think about that, man. I think about that just with my parents. You know what I'm saying? Now they like the generations and shit. All my grandparents is gone. All they like mainly all they sisters and cousins and stuff. All them is gone. So it's like the generation is shifted. So I had to be looking like, damn. Okay, we all getting to this point where shit we gonna be going to.
You're allowed to set cannabis cocktails conversations.
That's a good
Jay,
question,
what's up?
Gordos. Let's tap in with the viewers, man. I'm gonna let you ask your question again to the viewers, man, so they can tap in with us, man. Appreciate y'all viewers for tapping in, man.
Appreciate y'all.
Hit that like button if you haven't. If you are just tuning in, we are getting ready to go in the air. In the air is brought to you by Loyal Brothers Security.
Hey, shout out to Loyal Brothers Security.
Shout out to Loyal Brothers Security. In the air is we let the viewers tap in, ask us whatever questions y'all want to ask us, join the conversation. We give it to y'all raw and uncut. So you are in the air. So Gordos asked a question, man. We're gonna let y'all tap in, answer some of the questions, man. What y'all think about it?
Viewers, while we all get a good hydration break, what do you love most about your life? What do you love about your life? Tap in while we sitting here hydrating.
Shout out to my young homie,
Sure.
Lil June at Wingstop, man, for tapping in, putting the Wingstop crew on this Cannabis Cocktails conversation.
Shout out that Wingstop.
Shout out.
Wingstop, reach out for the wings next week. Fry them all hard, please.
Come on, man. Wingstop. They've been getting it in. The little youngsters been watching us, man.
That's cool. That's
I
cool.
walked in the Wingstop. He said, man, he said the ninja walked in the Wingstop.
Hustling, so what?
He said, man, my name is June, man, and I watch y'all, man. The Sunrise Sam Gordos. He was like, man, that two, he said, well, that two was underrated, man. he sit there and he real, he say what he say, and then he get off and then y'all go back. He's like, man, we really rock. We rock with y'all at Wingstop.
Okay.
I said, all right, Wingstop.
Hey, shout out.
All right, Wingstop. Yo, June, man, do your thing, man.
Wingstop, can y'all cut y'all coins a little bit bigger?
Nah,
You know,
man,
these
listen.
motherfuckers
This
say
is
that.
not a shout out to Wingstop. This is a shout out to June and his crew.
June and the
June
crew.
down and get down with us. June,
Shout out June and
we
the crew.
appreciate you, June, for supporting us, man.
this
Not
is why-
Wingstop.
But Wingstop is,
That's just where he worked at.
that's where they work at. So
Wingstop
So,
be here soon.
he needed something to do when he was at work, man. He said,
Shout out.
hey,
Wingstop be here soon.
he said, hey, man, I needed something to do. My partner said he was watching this cannabis cocktails thing. He said, so I decided to jump on it. When we back here cooking at 7:30, we dropped the podcast on our little back TV, and we've been watching y'all. I walked in today. He was like, man, the ninja walked in the Wingstop. I was like, what the hell's going on, man? Give me a little hood love. I'll take it. I'll take it, man. So that's the June and
Viewers
his crew.
stepping in.
Hey, so we got one viewer that answered the question. Shout out to Uncle Joey for tapping in. He said,
Joey.
I guess what he love about life is being able to tap in with brothers like ourselves.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Hey,
So
shout
out to
shout out
Joey,
to
man.
Joey.
Uncle
Uncle Joey.
Joey.
Uncle Joey.
Blessings to you.
I like the choices. Life is always a choice.
Speaking of Joey,
You
though,
always got a good choice you can make or a bad choice you can make. And it's like, good and evil. Which way you choose. I don't know if it's because I'm a leader or whatever the fuck, but I just like the choices. I don't know if it's like, hey, should I eat this bullshit? Should I eat this good shit? Should I get my ass to hit that track? Or should I just sit on this motherfucking couch? It's all, yeah.
It is. Life is just
Shout out to my
a
guy.
choice.
Shout out to my guy Joey Joe Hustling Smoke.
Just
Hustling Smoke. He came on last week.
That
Blessed
was a
us,
good
man.
show
That was a great
That
show,
was
man.
a
I
good
want
show.
to tell y'all,
Excited,
man.
man.
Good show, man.
Yeah,
Good
man.
dude.
hey, good
I was
solid
following
dude,
that, man. I was
Hustling
following
Smoke,
that.
man.
Hustling Smoke. Hey,
He go live on
sharp.
Thursdays on Instagram,
You
man.
can tell he's sharp, knowledgeable.
From New
You
York.
know what I'm saying? From New York, but he got a journey. You know what I'm saying? He on his journey right now. Young man that's on his journey. I'm gonna say that.
Hustle.
Yeah,
About
Hustling.
24, 25 years old.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
He
just
learning
young,
life
man.
though. He learning who he is. He learning life. He figuring out. He getting right connections.
And that's all we can ask him to do. He right around that moment, man.
Shout out to
24,
Joey Joe.
25.
Shout out Joey.
Shout out to you,
baby.
Joey,
Shout out
man.
Joey.
You go ahead
Hustling
and
Smoke.
you gonna have that next aha moment at 30.
Man. Keep doing your thing,
Right.
bro.
You gonna have
The
that
viewers, any question from the viewers? Ask us live when it's set.
Hey, viewers, man, y'all tap in with us, man. What y'all think, man? What y'all love about life?
Hey,
Y'all
man.
tap in with
Shit,
us.
this shit Saturday, I'm telling y'all, man, it was booming.
Hey,
So
man, I
somebody
was
called in. Huh?
tapping in on that too, man. That shit,
Yeah.
Saturdays, man. That shit
Yeah.
go.
Somebody
That's
called
pretty
in.
cool. All
Hey,
online.
Texas. Hey, shout out to Texas, man.
Shout out
Texas,
Texas,
man.
baby.
Texas tapped in and called in, was like, hey, man, I got a situation, right? First, well, they called in twice. I'm gonna tell you, they was like, everything going on in Portland, blah, blah, blah. Should I send my son there? All this crap. I'm like, yeah, send him here. But the other one, he told me, he said this. I was talking to this one chick, you know what I'm saying? I was asking her, she was like, basically like, hey, he asked her, do you want the baby or do you want the family? And she basically said she want the baby. Give me the baby, you can go with your life. You know what I'm saying? We can co-parent.
Wow.
Ooh,
What's y'all thought about? What's y'all?
That's a
what's
cold
y'all-
question
That's
there,
a
though.
cold
It's a cold question. Do you want the baby or do you want the family?
And let's start that on social media, man. Women.
Do you want the baby or do you want the family?
Family.
I got a whole different take on that.
Shoot it out. Talk about it. We in the air, ready? Talk about it.
I just got a whole
The bed
different
too,
take.
though. That could be for the bed
You
too.
can go
Yeah.
both
Some
ways.
guy Chase the Great from Texas.
Yeah.
It could be man. It could be man too. I want the baby.
What you think
It's
about
both ways.
What y'all think about that?
Man, baby or family? Dude, I gotta go with family, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Family's always been here. Baby's new. You know, I'm used to my family. Shout out to my family, man.
But the babies
Right
make
on.
the family though.
That's true. That's true.
So
But are we talking about baby or
What he's
babies?
saying is either both situations carry a baby.
Right.
But he's saying
He
one
wants
of them
his
just
family,
want a
man.
baby just to say I got a baby, maybe, or this nigga can be owned. I know I'm gonna have a good life. You can go do what you want to do.
We all
You know
know
what
if
I'm
you
saying?
have the baby by the right man or woman, it can give you a level of clout.
The level of freedom though too, because it's like shit. Whether I leave or stay, I'm good.
Who knows the right man or woman?
Yeah, the baby don't get to choose.
Yeah, oh God, yeah.
The baby don't get to choose.
Right.
And right now, I mean, I just have a different take on it being a father of four and just seeing how the toxicity in both of those ways is always hurting the baby. from a woman that don't let a man be a man to his child to a man that don't want to be a man to his child. It's all hurting the baby. So right now, what I see to answer your question for some of the bullshit on the street, how many people done bash these daddies? So now the kid think that his daddy ain't shit, which he has no respect for that man. And at the end of the day, I'm a man first, and you gotta respect that. There's a lot of rabbit holes we can go down, fellas.
I don't know.
We don't cannabis cocktails and conversations.
No, I like that. I like that because I used to grow up hating my dad. I think it was until around 15, because I like I said, like I was with my girl at 16, so I think it was like around 15, right before I turned 16, I started understanding, a lot of things, bro. I started really being in the street, started seeing people on drugs, started seeing just their mindset. Right. So I started, I tried to tell my little brother, like, bro, we can't hate this man for anything that he did because we don't know what he went through. Right. So at the end of the day, so when I got older, I think I seen him on Father's Day. I was 23. The first time I've seen him, I seen him when I was 11. And he was just like, I'm sorry. I was like, you don't owe me no apology, but if you're going to tell me sorry, then mean that by showing my son this. You feel me? So at the end of the day, his apology meant nothing because he didn't show my son that. I just wanted him to know that I'm a man regardless with or without him. That's just what it was. So I didn't hate him.
What was that disconnect like when that father not been there from 11 to 23?
It was hatred, bro. Like, my friends used to have dads, bro. All my friends had some father figure. And I didn't hate them, but they used to always tell me, like, say they used to jokes like, oh, Ronnie don't got no dad. And that used to get underneath my skin because my mama used to always be like, oh, you don't need no dad. You don't need no dad. But in reality, bro, we need them.
Yeah,
because if I would have at least had that little structure, just a little bit more structure, bro, it would have been different. I know for a fact because I see it in my son.
Yeah, because a dad help you. A dad lets you know when you're supposed to roar, and nigga that there is, and there is somebody nigga that can roar over you too. So don't think you're the baddest man. You know what I'm saying? So I agree on that structure because
pops at home.
When you don't get that though, I see that with a lot of young men. When they don't get that, that's when they don't know how to take a loss in a fight.
They crying for it. That's the cry.
And that's when that pistol come out. Hey.
No. Hey, no, Cuddy, you're not lying. You're not lying though. You're not lying, bro.
They can't say, Dad, I miss you, Dad, where you at? Yeah, because it's tough persona. You got to uphill. Right. The moms can't say, oh, man, your daddy on this and that. He really went out there with hustling for you.
It's something about a dad's roar, though. When your dad roar, it's just like,
but that shit means something,
like,
bro.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, your mom could roar, but you kind of get used to it. Like, okay, that's just mom. That's just normal. You know what I'm saying? Woman, whatever. You're not no disrespect, but, it's just like that. But when the man roar, it's kind of like, okay, yeah, nigga want that. Because it's like, nigga, if I'm wrong, let me know or talk to me.
It's a circle of life, man. It's a treatment that you don't understand. I feel Ronzo, man. I was 18 when I met my father in the state where I can meet him. And I'm like, man, I'm about to tear off in his ass. And my uncle looked at me and said, man, your father's a bricklayer. You sure you won't put them hands against his hands? You think your hands is bigger than his as a bricklayer? You think you want that issue? He said, at one point, did you ever consider what he had to go through as a man? You ever thought he had to figure out what he's doing? And I tell you, in the day, I know where my father at. He's in Texas, and he's getting his karma. So now he's with someone where he got to deal with their kids and deal with their stuff instead of dealing with his own kids. So he's getting his own way of life, being his biggest teacher. But what I see what's happening, to answer your question, and we see what's going on, is so much trying to tell us black men how to be a black man that is failing us and it's hurting us. And these kids is crying out right now because not enough of us is doing our part.
Facts.
You're alive with Cannabis Cocktails conversation.
I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I agree and I agree and disagree. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, even because my dad didn't have no dad. Right. So my dad, like I said, my dad was there, but we didn't talk a lot. You know what I'm saying? We didn't, like I said it before, we didn't have them talks. Like everybody think, oh, I had a dad, so everything was Gucci. No, we didn't have them talks because my dad didn't have a father, you know what I'm saying, in his household, but he wanted to be a father. He was there for us, took care of the house. We always had food. We always had clothes.
He worked too much, though.
He worked a lot.
He worked too much.
Just because you have a dad don't mean...
I understand why he worked.
It don't mean you're going to have that father figure.
No, but he was a father figure.
No, wait. Let me say what I'm trying to say the right way. Don't mean he's going to be the man you think he's going to be, or don't mean he's going to teach you how to be a man the way you think is supposed to be taught.
True, because I had a stepdad too, and I found that out too the hard way.
It was just him opening up to me, asking me certain. I felt like I wanted him to ask me about sex, about.
Yeah,
drugs.
because
Like,
we
I
need
shouldn't
to
have
know
come-
shit like
You
that,
know what I'm saying?
bro.
Like, I want him to just come to me and just give it to me raw.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like,
gonna tell you right
man,
now. I'm gonna tell you right now. I can't go to my dad right now and talk about anything.
Yeah,
bro.
now I
That's
can
the
though.
beauty
I'm
of
saying
life.
now.
That's
That's the beauty of life.
I can
Though,
go
is
talk
what
to
I'm
my
saying.
dad
It wasn't
about
like that
anything.
before.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
now it's like, yeah, I can go talk
So
to
you
my
gotta
pops
think-
about anything.
And so again, when you look at when I told you common sense ain't always common, you got to look at hindsight of the evolution of a father. His dad wasn't there, so guess what? His job was in his mind. Man, I'm gonna be there regardless, and I'm gonna work my ass off, and y'all don't have to worry about not having no lights, not having no food, and not having this and that. Now, in return, that you guys are fathers, look at the evolution and the involvement of that. Now, the conversations you didn't have with your dad, oh, you damn sure have them with your son.
Ooh, I like
you have
that.
them with your kids.
I like that.
And daughters.
I like that.
So now that and that's why I said, man, it is such a thing as black privilege, and it's okay.
It's okay.
But maybe we made it too easy.
Yeah.
You're live with Seven
Hey,
Cannabis Cocktails conversation.
look,
We're in the air right
I
now.
like all them answers, man. Let's tap into some of the let's tap in back to the viewers, man. We do got a couple of questions. Some got a couple of questions, so we're gonna try to get through some of the questions. We might not get to all of them. One of the questions were for the crew. What are you known for? What are you known for?
You talking about now or when we was young?
I mean, just
shit.
I'm known for being a connector, man. Known for really connecting the right pieces, right people, man. What I do, I really I run multiple companies. I could say I'm the president, one of the many presidents of a very important corporation, and so I'm the connector, man. I show love to everybody. I can take this whole crowd, get with this whole crowd, and make everybody have a great time. That's what I do. That's what I'm known for.
Samurai, we'll let you answer it.
I think I'm a bit of a handyman. You know,
Okay.
so people that I think I'm also known as a buff ass, goofy ass nigga, and I play football.
DMs
too,
is gonna
so-
be popping, handyman.
Samurai, handy service.
So, what you known as, Ron? As you establishing yourself, Rondo.
Oh man, I'm known as a just being true to myself. You know, that's what I'm very known as. You know, that's just. If you ask anybody about me, they're just gonna say, man, he just himself, man. That's what I'm known for. And what I mean by that is like I don't waver. So like when I'm talking about something and I stand on that, that's what I stand on.
Shoot, I think me, man, I'm known as the funny guy and as well as the money guy.
The hitter.
That's what I'm known for.
I'm known for sports, business, and being the ace in the hole for a lot of people, man. I'm the ace in the hole, man. They know they can come to first for a lot, man. So yeah, definitely known for being that, man. That's what I would say. And that's, whether that ace in the hole be financial, whether it just be advice, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be some help, some assistance, man. I'm a lot of people's ace in the hole.
The Lord in the mention. Thank you.
Me, man, I'm known as a quiet guy, man. You know, like I'm a man of small words, man. You know, in short words, short sentences.
I hear that.
Hear that. Get the job done. Protector. Yeah, I redefine my role. Protector, someone that wants to see everybody win and just do the best I can and give you the best what I can give you, baby. That's what it is.
I appreciate that question. Another question from the viewers was, what is your definition of a family? What is your? We'll probably do a couple of answers, just let a couple people answer, and then we'll.
Somebody want to jump on first?
Let me go first real quick. My definition of a family is people that stick together no matter what. You know, because every family has issues, period. Every family has serious issues, period. Every family has mental issues, period. Every family has breakdown issues, period. Every family has any kind of issue you could think of. But the families that stick together are the families that really get through a lot.
I like that.
Yeah.
Appreciate that question, viewer. We do have another question from the viewer. Can men use not having a father or figure as an excuse when they're older to not being good husbands or fathers?
No.
I agree and disagree. I say yes and no. Because if you didn't have nobody to show you how to do it the right way, you're going to fuck up. And you're going to be a fuck up. And somebody that's with you either got to let you fuck up and get it right, or they gonna move on and you gonna get it right for the next person. So you can't cheat the process.
I don't agree.
You can't cheat the process.
What's the point?
I don't agree. Reason why I say that is because, like, if you seen something that you was missing, you know what I'm saying? You either gonna grow up and not have one at all, or you gonna have that mindset of I'm gonna be better than that. I'm gonna at least be there for mine. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how I feel personally. A man that say he was missing a father, I didn't have that. If that's the reason you say you are who you are, that's your pain. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you ran from. So I don't think you're gonna continue to run from that. I think you're gonna step
But you
up.
still
But
gonna
that gotta
fuck
be a
up when you in
mindset
there.
too.
I mean, I'm saying,
mindset.
I'm saying you gonna fuck up,
Okay.
but that don't mean you gone.
So to you not gone, but to the lady, if she don't stick around to see you,
So
develop that,
it's
See, if
usually
the lady, but see, if the lady go, I think more men should be fighting for their kids anyway. Because number one, they always use the fact, you know, this is the woman had the child, man. The man laid the seed. You know what I'm saying?
didn't disagree with you with that. I just
I'm saying if more men fight for their kids, though,
Right.
it'd be a different story. You know, a lot of men
That's
just
true.
say
No,
fuck
that's
it
true.
when they got to
No,
go to
no,
court.
that's true.
Because the man don't bring the court in. The man just come and say, you know, my child is gonna come with me. The woman go get the courts involved.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? The man don't do that because the man don't need the courts to do that shit. The courts just only doing the shit. The courts doing shit to follow their agenda to fuck us up. That's the reason they step in. Because if you want to step in and pay this bill for her and play new man, don't come looking for me on my door talking about I owe you for child support. I don't owe you for shit. You chose to do that. You could have stayed the fuck out our business. You know what I'm saying? Like Charlie Ross says, stay out my business. You know what I'm saying?
Charlie Ross,
Stay out my business. Yeah. And you know, you let her know, hey, if you as a man choose to give her that assistance, because if another man come along and he choose to do that, you know what I'm saying? He can't come to me and ask me for nothing. Y'all not gonna let him come to court and say, hey, I stepped in for him, so he owed me this. Y'all gonna look at him like you chose to do that. So why is it when you want to cut a check from the government, why is it a different thing? You chose to come in and play that. So I look at shit like that too. Like if a lot of men really just fight for their kids or just, you know what I'm saying, take your kids and let the government know, hey man, listen, man, what y'all doing here?
Why is y'all fucking business?
Why is y'all here?
They ain't threatening them.
You know
They ain't unsafe.
You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing unsafe here. Ask them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they come after the black man and we take his kid. They
It's
want to
all
say it's
designed.
kidnapped.
It's all designed. I go back and I say that again. It's all designed to take
That's
down
what I'm
the black
saying.
man.
So,
I agree with that. It's 100% designed to take.
I just
us
believe that two people that lay together, man, whether they stay together or not, if kids is involved, y'all should be adult enough to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Because really, a lot of it is, some of it don't even be. It'd be more so about money sometimes, man. You know what I'm saying? Who gonna get that child support check? Who gonna get this? Who gonna be able to lay back kind of and not really do shit?
It's really
they
not
dependent
for
on
the
something.
benefit of the kids.
It's like a dependent thing. Like I'm using this as a dependent. Who gonna get the
And
tax check?
kids find that out. Kids figure that shit out.
Who gonna get the tax check?
Kids find that out when they get older.
Yeah,
Kids find it out when they get older. Even if you
Yeah.
don't tell them how bad the other parent is, they somehow find a way, man. Kids is resilient, man. And a lot more than parents give them credit for.
You might want to say Cannabis Cocktails Conversations. We're in the air, kind of winding down a little bit. Anything else from the viewers? One more question from the viewers.
How does a man prepare his mind to be a father when he never was taught father ways?
Great question.
I think being a father is just, it's all about finding out where you go. I feel like you'll never be ready. You'll never have enough money. You'll never have enough parenting books. You just have to I don't know, fuck up and go. Like, you know.
It's definitely a trial
As a
and
father,
error.
you always learning as a father.
I'm gonna answer it with a
Every day.
question, man. How did that man learn how to have sex before he decided to bust that nut?
Ooh.
No word in that.
If he never had a father that taught him about sex, how did he learn how to have sex to bust that nut?
You know,
To
it's
create
funny.
what he doing. See,
Tell
we
me-
can't keep giving ourselves excuses, man, because you knew
I be fucking saying that shit.
You
bro.
knew what you did know whether you had a father or not is how you
With
got
no
here. You knew the
condom.
reproductive system. You
Fucking
knew that if I
support.
do this, I'm gonna have a baby.
Right.
So you say, hey man, we can't really keep giving ourselves excuses. Otherwise, that'll keep being the narrative. That'll be the excuse for a lot of our young kings around here. You know what I'm saying? They tilting or taking off their own crown because they want to use an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Work, man, straighten that shit up, man. If it tilts, straighten that shit up and walk right.
I also had a dad and shit. He was in my life. He did a lot of work and he didn't have a lot of those conversations with me. But it was funny because it was weird. I mean, I don't know. It's ironic how I still learned sex through my homies, through
Yeah.
trial and error. What they telling me, what I'm telling them, what he heard from his big brother. You
Right.
feel me? And through music and I guess videos, internet and shit like
Well,
that.
because you learn from multiple streams. And one thing I try to teach my sons is there's a certain point where I'm not teaching them no more. The older brother is.
Yeah.
My 12-year-old respects me and hears what I'm saying, but he's learning from my 16-year-old. And my 16-year-old, when he was in the house, he was learning from our 22-year-old. I only had an influence at one point. I only have a power of influence.
Yeah,
But
that's
the
facts.
learning comes from he's learning from his older brothers.
Right.
So as much as I want to sit down with my 16-year-old and give him the game, man, a lot of that game he got from sneaking around being with his 22-year-old brother.
Right.
And if I didn't put enough into his 22-year-old brother, he gave his little brother some fucked up game. And it's up to the little brother to come to the daddy to figure out, man, was this right or wrong?
Yeah, but I think it's the dad, because I mean, I be busting it out on my kids now. I just ask them questions now. You know what I'm saying? Because it would have been so much doper to hear my dad tell me stories about when he was young. Because like I look at Coming to America, how Jaffe Joffa was telling Akeem, I always thought you had sex with your bathers. He said, I know I had sex with mine. Or like, you want to go to America and go get it out of you real quick before, you know what I'm saying? It's cool to go do this before you go get married. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like,
hell the fuck yeah.
But again, they go see each other's house upbringing.
As a man, bro.
No, I'm saying, but as a man, as a king, though, man.
I hear what you're saying.
It seems like that's the way of life, though. Like, man, before you just go, I think we look at like sex and stuff like all a different way, man. You're supposed to go have fun for a minute. You know what I'm saying? As a man. You know what I'm saying? I think so.
We're jumping around.
You're allowed to say conversation.
You never know what goes on.
Just never know what goes on in there.
Before you
kind of in the air, kind of want the air down a little bit. We kind of in and out. Thank you for all the questions, man. The questions are very appreciative, man. That's what in the air is really about. Thank you very much. We do have a live summer party coming up. Stay tuned for the update. Stay tuned for the invites. Please stay tuned. You guys are also in the 420 party. So please stay tuned, man. We all working hard around the clock on it, putting together. So it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. I can't say that, fellas.
Hey,
we kind of want it down, right?
Yeah, I want to say so much about that, but I just can't.
We want in due season.
But you know, they're always quick hitters. They gotta be ready.
Are we kind of ending this show a little bit? Is there an age what you guys do not want to live past? Is there an age that you guys do not want to live past? Or do you guys want to live your life?
It's like 120.
It's all about a physical thing to me. How mobile am I? How much can I do for myself?
I said 120. Well, on this earth. On this earth. You know,
I start shitting on myself. Give me the boot.
Yeah. I don't want to never be in a situation where I can't take care of myself. As long as I live, my goal is to be able to be walking, doing everything. I mean, doing everything to the fullest, life's fullness. You know what I'm saying? Life's gives to the fullness, man, because I don't ever want to have to be changed. I don't want to have to be carried to nowhere.
Wipe my ass.
Yeah, none of that. I'll be as long as I can take care of myself, I want to live. You know what I'm saying? So if that be 120, you know what I'm saying, I would do that. You know what I'm saying?
What you gonna say, Law?
Same thing, man. I want to live until I can't live anymore. I can't breathe. You know,
Can't breathe.
all that.
I don't know why that's funny. I'm sorry. I don't know.
My body's gonna break down.
But ain't the fucking devil.
I know I ain't funny.
Flag this nigga low. Make it count, low.
That's not funny to y'all. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna live until I can't breathe. Right. Conversations, man. What goes on, man? Hey, so we hopefully y'all can't breathe, y'all die. I don't know what power y'all got. But we'll still alone saying. We'll still be saying.
I got one.
Get that nigga.
Wait, go ahead.
It might be the serum, Law, and I'm telling you, something in this fucking serum, man. I'm telling you. This shit is illegal from the set.
Hold on. Go ahead.
It's really not an age for me, man. I think because I want to live as long as possible, as long as I'm still mobile and I can still function.
I want to see
myself.
generations. Man.
So it's really not an age. Because if I can live to 140 and I'm still functioning, then yeah.
Well, shit, y'all know that. I mean, it's just really the lifespan now. Like, really, the lifespan was so much longer when we didn't have. We were racing against time, and I don't understand
They
why.
say it's longer now.
I don't understand. I don't think so.
They say it's longer now.
No, I don't think so, bro. I feel like back in the day we used to live like way.
I say enjoy
Like
life.
biblical
Take
times?
as many
Because
vacations.
back in the day, they was living to like 800.
That's what I'm
900.
saying. No, yeah, no,
But
seriously.
you gotta think
Then again,
about
we don't
they
know
was
that.
moving slower.
But back then, you gotta think about
years
the
and clocks was
months,
different.
That's what I'm
Calendars,
saying. Because
calendars
they
different.
they
Years
wasn't
and clocks was different.
they wasn't racing against time. They wasn't racing against racing against money like that.
But I'm saying, but 3 months could have been a full year.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
But
But that's what I'm saying because they wasn't racing against time. They
Right,
wasn't.
100.
They didn't have a time limit. They had a time limit, but they didn't have those 24 hours in a day. We got 12 hours to do something, and then the next 12 hours we got to find that time to sleep and do. They didn't have that.
Yeah,
bro.
sunrise, sunset.
That's all it was, bro. We gonna wake up and we gonna do this and we gonna get to this and that's that.
It's still
So many, and after
No, but you got
after so many of these sunrise and sunsets, we're gonna say
Thank
that
you.
was a month, that was a
Thank
year,
you.
Go by the
that was
season.
a-
Thank
Go
you.
by the season.
If it's rainy,
What's your age,
It's
Mel?
still a sunrise.
What's your age? Is there age for you?
I fight with that. Sometimes they keep me up at night.
Yeah.
I fight with that.
Death scares you too. Not death, but not dying, but being dead. The thought of no longer existing and shit.
Now it does. When I was younger, I didn't give a damn. But now that I got kids and I see what this world is doing, it's like I won't be here no more for them to. What can I leave them because I won't be here?
and that's the main thing right there is that
And that leaves me up at night.
is what I'm
Right.
gonna leave them before
Well,
I'm
well,
gone.
I don't ever want to be gone.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to be gone. I want to be forever present, baby.
Facts.
Forever present. That keep me up at night.
I mean, but you live to your kids. You don't die because they.
You're right. You're right. But I just I know what it's like to. I know what it's like to pick up the phone. Like I was just telling them, man, to go through my phone right now and to know that I can't contact 5 people that I was talking to last year. Oh, bro, that's a different kind of reality.
First,
But I answered, man. I was just
he didn't answer. Said 120. He said 120.
I said 120.
Samurai.
You want to be a $120, 120.
Samurai.
You want to be 110, or 90 down the K.
I'd be 420. 420.
420.
okay.
Okay.
I want to
You
keep
want
going.
to get better.
I might stick around for you. I might stick around with that then. What
I
you
think
feel?
life-
I might hang out with you at
You want to say
420.
421?
Let's hear from Gordon.
I think life goes on. Like I said, with me, I want to keep on living. Shit, give me 900, give me 1,000. Some years like that, still jump, bro.
Right.
But they say the spirit lives on, so I mean, we
Right.
never really, the body just really died, man. It's like
Let's
being
keep
born
going.
again to me. I be thinking like the transformation
Yeah,
of that is
shit.
like being born again. Like when you came out the birth canal, none of us remember that experience. You don't remember the experience of coming through the birth canal, experiencing that first breath of air. You don't remember that. But then you grew into this thing that you call life. You know what I'm saying? Into this being where all these other beings existed. So I look at what if that transformation was like that birth? You know what I'm saying? Like you birth into something else that you're gonna have to kind of like get used to again. You know what I'm saying?
You're live with
Like I
Cannabis
think about
Cocktails
that.
conversation.
That's for another
Hold on.
night.
That's the
That's
whole other
gonna
night.
get deep.
We don't want to get right there.
that's-
Listen, viewers. Yo, that might be on shoot the shit.
That's just how I be thinking about that.
I'm
'cause I be
not
trying
doing
to ease it, like just ease the turn the whole
Hold on,
thing.
viewers. You're live for the Cannabis Cocktails conversation. While we're winding up, I'm going to shoot over to Big Money Jay Lit for the Big Money tip of the night. And it come back to Gordo, so we'll end it all right.
Big money tip of the night brought to you by Saucy Farms and Extracts.
Drill.
Shout out to Saucy Farms.
Shout out to
and Extracts.
Saucy.
Hey! Shout out to Saucy. Hey. So the big money tip of the night is if you purchase a home, do not purchase it in your personal name. I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research. However, purchase it in a business name. That way you'll enjoy all the benefits of tax write-offs that businesses have because you're living out of your house that your business owns. That is the big money tip of the night, brought to you by Saucy Farms and Extracts.
Drill.
You're live for the Cannabis Cocktails conversations. Tonight's show is brought to you once again by Suavecito.
Suavecito.
Hottest Latin bar in downtown Portland, 217 Northwest 2nd Avenue. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, crew, for once again another dominant great show. Shoot the Shit Saturday is coming live, coming soon to you guys. Thank you all the behind the scenes. Thank the camera crew. Thank you all for tuning in. We love y'all. Lami for Saha away. Do all the way. Drop that tune for us first. What you got for it, baby?
Oh yeah, man. You know how I always like to ride out though, man. So
Play some of my music.
Ooh, I'm gonna sing for y'all.
Hey man, we appreciate you viewers again, man.
We'll see Sam on 420.
Yeah, we'll see him on
420 years from now.
420 years from now, man.
Keep
Shout out to
hustling.
Cool
So
Nuts,
what?
You know what I'm
Keep
saying?
hustling. So what?
Here we go.
Hey, still scroll. Look.
We manifesting, baby, on our way out, man.
Cool Nuts! Fuck the beat! My boy!
Baby. Cannabis, cocktails, conversation,
Hey, sit down.